Good evening. Tensions are once again rising in West Africa, and according to reports, a serious political and security standoff is unfolding between Ecowas and the Alliance of Sahel States.
Guys, this is crazy, man. This is so crazy because Ecowas now has a new chairman and his name is Julius Maada and he's the president of Sierra Leone. So he's coming to his position swearing that he is going to sort out all the problems of the Sahel. And this is after cash injections from the European Union. So Ecowas was given 126 million euros. And what is this money for? This money is to create an army to fight the threat in West Africa. The threat in West Africa. And, some people argue that this is just a tiny fraction of what the European Union had promised to the Ecowas organization or network, whatever it's called. So they had promised 2.2 billion euros. And what is the role of Ecowas? And so they're saying that this money from the European Union is to help them fight the threat. Threat to who? So Julius Maada has come in and he's frustrated by the the brotherhood of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, and also even places like Togo and places like that are literally seeing that ECOWAS stands for colonizers and that Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali are the revolutionaries, the people who are hell-bent to give Africans their independence. And it appears that the mood is changing because he, in an interview that he gave, he expressed that he's almost frustrated, and he seems to suggest that in the long run that ECOWAS should really consider working with Mali and Niger and Burkina Faso, which some people see as a sign of defeat in the promise of ECOWAS. Don't get me wrong, okay? These are basically colonizers still holding on to Africa, and they will not let go. And they are looking for puppets. And the mood is changing in Africa. You cannot change the wheel of time. You can't. And no group of people remains at the top all the time.
The regional bloc, Ecowas, has reiterated its readiness to intervene militarily in Niger if constitutional rule is not restored, renewing concerns of an escalating crisis. This comes amid fresh signals from the new ECOWAS president, Julius Maada, who has expressed a firm commitment to ending military-led governments across the region. According to reports, ECOWAS views the July 2023 coup in Niger, and the broader trend of military takeovers in Mali and Burkina Faso, as a direct threat to regional democracy and stability. Though sanctions were lifted earlier this year, the bloc has maintained that a standby force remains an active option.
This is the kind of event it creates within the struggle. It's not right.
So Wagner is an option considering?
Wagner, we already have our own Wagners. The VDPs we're recruiting, they're the first Wagners.
So international cooperation and also sub-regional cooperation. Mr. President, what is the state of our relations with neighboring countries? So there have been whispers for some time that there might be some tension between Burkina Faso and Côte d'Ivoire, because Côte d'Ivoire, for instance, did not respond to Burkina Faso's invitation to the official opening of the International Handicrafts Fair. So many people are talking in any case about friction between the two countries, especially since it is believed that Côte d'Ivoire is close to France, and since France is now becoming more distant from Burkina Faso, people are quick to jump to conclusions. Can we know exactly what is going on?
It is our duty to work between the two states so that these conclusions do not become reality. For now, regarding the CIAO, well, I can't tell you why he wasn't there. And concerning our relations with our neighboring countries, I can say that they are more or less good, because we are hoping for more cooperation, to be honest, especially on the security front. That's what interests us the most. It's important that everyone understands the stakes at this moment, that this isn't just Burkina's problem, it's an issue that will affect everyone, and that we should cooperate much more and join forces. Otherwise, overall, things are going well. The armies are cooperating well. Many operations are in the planning stages, while others are already underway with some neighboring countries. where we are even able to cross borders and enter each other's territories. As for the other aspects, I think it's up to us, the main leaders, to develop.
In response, the Alliance of Sahel States, or AES, comprising Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, has stood its ground. On January 29, 2025, the AES formally withdrew from Ecowas, accusing it of acting under the influence of foreign powers and neglecting the region's real security needs. What began as a mutual defense pact has now evolved into a bold declaration of independence from external pressures. Reports from July 2025 indicate that the AES military leaders have issued strong warnings: any attempt to invade Niger will be met with unified resistance. The AES is increasingly focused on building self-reliant security structures, forging new partnerships, including closer ties with Russia, and exploring economic sovereignty through plans like a common currency. According to reports, the alliance argues that past ECOWAS sanctions only deepened hardship for their citizens and failed to address urgent threats like terrorism. At the core of this standoff lies a fundamental clash. ECOWAS emphasizes democratic restoration as a condition for regional peace, while the AES insists on its right to chart its own path without outside interference. As both sides harden their positions, the economic and security implications for West Africa, and beyond, continue to grow.